Yeah, I'm extremely disappointed. Of course, we had hoped for more. I think we started the game really well and on the front foot and did everything that we have talked about. We didn't score when we had momentum. I think England's first goal came out of nothing, and then it's a mountain to climb from there. And the goals made it really difficult for us today. Also conceding so early in the second half was not ideal. It wasn't what we had hoped for, but that's kind of been, I don't know. This tournament has been really tough for us. There's a lot of things that have happened, and I'm really proud of how we have dealt with them.
As you say, you started so well. I mean, you could have been ahead in the opening seconds, and if that gone differently, perhaps this goal could have been different.
Yeah, that's the game of football. You have to score when you have the chance. You have to not concede. You have to be really sharp and on it throughout the 90 minutes, and we were not today. England are in a flow, you can see it. So, of course, in the end, they deserve to go through to the final.
What did you make of the atmosphere? How was it for you guys out there playing in that? Because obviously, in the stands, it seemed like it was incredibly noisy. What was it like for you as players?
It's an incredible game to play. I love these kind of games. It's a memory for me for life. Of course, I'm really disappointed with the conceding 4 goals. It's not worthy, I think. I think we are so much better than that. But it's definitely a game that I will never forget.
You guys said you came here with the gold medal. Obviously, you got really far into the tournament, but you just kind of fell short of making that point.
Yeah, it's fine margins in football. Like you said, if we would have scored in those first 20 minutes, what would have happened? We will never know, and we will always regret that. But it's football, and that's how it is. It has to be a winner and a loser sometimes. And I'm really proud of our first 30 minutes where we really showed what we can do as a team. And then I'm disappointed that we couldn't reach that level again in the second half.
Just finally, Magdalena, talk about how it's been difficult at times this Euros for this squad. Just give us a little bit of an insight then into some of the difficult times in your assessment generally in this tournament, especially heading into the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, losing our captain early on in the tournament, having COVID cases throughout the week, it's tough. It's really tough. So I'm really proud of the way we've dealt with those difficulties.
Obviously not nice, proper humiliation, especially when Alessia Russo scored her 3rd goal. I just felt, oh my God. But England showed a strong side at the same time when we kind of went down in energy. I think their 2-0 goal was the really tough one to take. Coming out in the second half feeling motivated by the first half. We had the bigger chances, I felt, and then they found a goal somehow when we were on top of them. And then 2-0 directly, which was unnecessary, and we could have dealt with it better, and we all felt that. Still, I felt we came back into the game, and we had some corners, and we had some pressure, but we didn't manage to use our momentum, and then 3-0 came, and that's game over, basically.
What was it like playing in that environment with all those fans? It seemed like it was an incredible atmosphere in the stands.
No, it's amazing being part of these big events where lots of people have come to support their team. Our fans were amazing, even though they were outnumbered. We could still hear them, and even though it was obviously tough for us in many ways, I could still hear the English fans showing up for their team, and they did a good job in the stands too.
I know it's been a difficult week for this Sweden squad and different tournament. I know you were here for the gold medal, and obviously you just fell short of getting into that final. But what's your assessment then of your tournament as a team?
It's hard to say right now directly after a game. I'm proud of my team and or our team, and yes, we had the struggle. We had lots of COVID in the team and less rest coming into this game, for example. And I'm sad we couldn't couldn't use the situations where we were actually better than England. I think everyone saw that in the first half, that we know how to play football too. But this is football. Sometimes it's not your day, and it wasn't our day today.
And there isn't that long to wait until the next major tournament. Talk about New Zealand and Australia, and that's next year. So go again quite soon. I guess it's quite business focused as well.
Yeah, we're qualified for that, so that's great for everyone who wants to be part of that.
Hedvig, you told me a couple of days ago about the investment, and you've seen the investment in English football because you came to Chelsea. Do you think that this is England's moment because of the investment that's been put into the WSL, because of what the FA have done? Do you think this could be the pinnacle of all of that and a culmination of it?
I like to see it in circles, but yeah, it could be the top of a circle, but it keeps going like this because you have competition also that also invests. So I don't know if it's England's year this year. Could be. It's a very good team. But I've seen Germany take strides too, for example, and France. So we don't know who's going to be their opponent in the final yet. But it could be England. It could be someone else. Thank you. Thank you.
How was that match like for you?
Tough loss, obviously. I mean, I think we had a lot of momentum in the first half, especially the first 30 minutes. We created several opportunities to score. Unfortunately, we didn't have the precision to get a goal when we had the momentum, and then they get the 1-0 in the first half, and one of the few chances that they had. So I felt like first half was more dominant by us, but then the second half they take over, and I mean, just a huge disappointment right now.
You guys said you came with the gold medal. How disappointing is it not to get to the final?
Obviously a big disappointment. At the same time, I feel like we haven't had the details or the precision with us this tournament, and I mean, we're top athletes. We always want to win, and so right now I just feel like empty, and I mean, just overall disappointment. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been great with getting a lot of supporters to the stadiums and all of that. But at the same time, I mean, it's hard to think about it right now. I mean, right now I just feel empty and disappointed. So, but I mean, we wish England good luck with in the final. But I mean, obviously we wanted to be there. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a tough game today. I'm really disappointed about the result. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
But it could have been so different, you know, the great chance in the opening seconds of the game, and you know, that gone in.
Yeah, that's true. We had a good start, and I was hoping that we could have scored in the first 30 minutes, but we didn't, and England scored a goal instead. So it was really tough when we had a good period, but in the second half we had to take a chance, and then we tried to use more players in the offense, and then they scored another 2 goals. So it was really tough.
How did you enjoy the first half of the match-up with your soon-to-be club teammate Lucy Bond? You were really causing her lots of problems.
Yeah, you know, we've been playing many games against each other, and I know her really well, and yeah, she's a great defender, you know. That's something, you know, and yeah, you have to be smart when you play against her. But now I could get help from my teammates, and then it's easier.
What was it like playing in that atmosphere? It seemed like it was an incredible crowd. The Sweden fans were brilliant as well.
Yeah, the whole stadium was amazing, you know, the English fans and the Swedish fans. It was a great atmosphere tonight.
You guys told us earlier today that you came here for the gold medal. How disappointing is it not to get to the final?
Yeah, of course we're disappointed. It was our goal, but we didn't reach it. But I'm still proud of the team because we play against a really good team today, and I think in the end they deserve to win. So I'm really disappointed, but at one point it's also, I think they deserved it. You're welcome. Thank you.